Good evening, Earth signs, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I'd like to do is to go on and get you started just to see what vibrations that you could expect to come forward to you this month, okay? I've decided to use my romance oracle decks here to give you a message, okay? I like to first start off by just welcoming any new viewers and subscribers to my channel. I certainly appreciate that. And for you veteran Earth signs, welcome back. Okay? So, what I'd like to do first is to first examine those romance angel cards first, and then we'll just get more so deeply into your reading. Okay? And Earth signs, keep in mind that this reading will not resonate for every Earth sign, but for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that, it offers food for thought. Again, be sure to like and share and subscribe if you've yet to subscribe, okay? So let's go on and get started here again with these oracle cards, all right? I'm certainly seeing that you guys have quite a few things going on here, okay? It looks like that an ex, you're going to be dealing with a narcissistic, ardent type ex that seems to wants to return to you here and reconcile his or her differences with you. But one of the things that with this ex, you must understand that your situation seems to be a bit unrequited here, okay? Which is why you seem to find yourself going back and forth with this person because you're either you or that person, you're putting in too much effort. Someone is very selfish, narcissistic type energy here is at play, here in your situation here. And while you might love each other, I just feel that there's really not enough chemistry or, in fact, attraction to kind of keep this relationship going here. Okay? And it might be due to the fact that it appears that religious factors might be a culprit here because it seems that perhaps your upbringing might be diametrically opposed to one another here, okay? Or even your morals might be a bit different here. So it's always going to be this constant problems, okay, that you're going to be having. One thing you must understand, when people tend to come into your lives or our lives for three reasons only. For a reason, okay, a season, or in fact a lifetime. So this person might be more suitable as a friend, but certainly not a lover, I'm getting here, or you're going to constantly have these problems, okay? And aside from the religious factors contributing, might be a culprit, okay? Your finance in career or his or her financing career may be contributing problems as well. Maybe one of you is working extremely too much, or there may be a codependence type situation, okay? But despite all of those type of problems that you're really having with this ex, I'm kind of getting here. I'm feeling that many of you already have an existing partner here, all right? And this person appears to be your soulmate here, okay? And maybe some of you have wondered, is this person really your soulmate? Because this person has been really an important influence in your life for some time now that I'm kind of getting here. And this person really is your soulmate. This person is certainly one who adores you. And it seems at divine time and seems to be at work here in your love life here. And what's very important for you to do is to really clearly decide, ladies and gentlemen, on what you really want in the way of your romantic situation and then just move forward. It seems that you certainly have an option here. If you were to return back to this ex, it seems that it's going to be this constant struggle I'm getting. Okay, so I think that it looks like it's more workable for you to kind of work out the situation that you might be in with someone, an existing situation. And of course, for those of you who are single, I'm feeling that you may have also recently just met someone new. The key is to embrace change and move forward, not go back here, okay? You have to understand the reason why someone is an ex. They're an ex because of a reason here, okay? Sometimes it works out when you go back, but most of the time it doesn't, Okay? So this very soon card is kind of asking you to really clearly decide on what it is that you really want in a way of a relationship. And in doing so, ladies and gentlemen, rest assured that you must love yourself first. Because your self respect, ladies and gentlemen, it really will make you more romantically attractive. All right. So let's get right along into your reading here just to see what other information that we can glean here. All right. So look at the bottom cards that fell to the bottom here. We have her grace. And with her grace, we have the number 17 there. And 1 plus 7 equals 8. And guess what? 8 is all about power. Okay? So this certainly shows a romantic situation is deepening or is about to deepen here. Okay? And this goddess kind of tells you that your life is about to change drastically. Okay? It also says that with having that as her grace here, there's also a strong chance that a stronger connection also with a woman is possible. It could come through free friendship or either a romantic type connection. Because it seems that with this card, it's trying to tell you is that the two of you hold a soul contract with one another. All right? So in any event, expect some blessings coming from her, or even in fact your relationship deepening here, just as your oracle cards have kind of told you here that you do already have a soulmate, and many of you've already met the one here. Okay, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek here. All right, and then we have spiral dance of the goddess there. All right, and with that card, it certainly is all about growth. So you are learning, ladies and gentlemen, and although you've gone through a very horrific type experience, what is the blessing that you've learned from it? And understand that had you not gone through the experiences that you've gone through, you wouldn't have grown. All right? So this card is certainly telling you to once again surrender, ladies and gentlemen, to divine timing, let go, and let God. Again, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Now let's move along to your past here. We have sensual awakening, all right? So it has the number 64 on it. And 6 plus 4 is what? 10. And 1 plus 0 is 1, right? So 1, of course, is all about new beginnings, all right? And since this is a 10 here, this is more of a cyclical new beginning here. So, and this is all about sensual awakening. So I feel that many of you realize that you needed to kind of focus and attend to your own needs, despite whether, you know, someone was around or even just the problems that you were just having, you just realized that it was time to put the focus more so on you. And you realized it was time that, you really pull yourself out of this slump that you were in, so that it could make you better able to reignite the sensual feelings that you once felt. Okay? And then moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, just looking at your present situation here, you have falling, all right? So with falling, of course, we have the number 14 there. So 1 plus 4 equals 5. And of course, fives are all about conflict. So you guys are kind of going to or feeling a bit chaotic or frustrated or disturbed in some sense at this time here. All right. So with having that fallen card here, it shows that many of you are fearing that you might quit or give up on something, or you're feeling that you're just feeling a bit out of sync, that just things are just not working in the way that you would want to. And that's because some of you are just rushing things to materialize, or you just have set timing on when you would like something to happen. All right. But this card is telling you that it's time to stop worrying so much and being frustrated and trust in the process and perhaps take even a risk. Okay. Now let's move right along and look at what your potential challenge might be, as we move forward during this time span in question here. Your challenge here, we have beauty. So 5 plus 8 equals 13, right? And 1 plus 3 equals solidarity, structure. So you're being challenged, it seems, to establish structure in your life. And how can you establish structure when you're always constantly worrying about something, worrying about things over which you have no control, by the way? So you have to let those things go here. So with this, just to give you some, additional information on this, is that, you really need to try to change the way that you view your life and your situation here. And stop looking at things so pessimistically, you know? You need to find divine beauty that lies within the very pit of your souls, ladies and gentlemen. You need to allow yourself the space to heal toxic things or heal things that have hurt you in the past. And you need to also heal yourself from all of the negative things that you may have told yourself about how you might even look, you know, even about your sexuality or even your body, okay? This card is asking you to love yourself more. Again, love yourself first. You see how these cards are kind of relating to one another? Because again, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Learn to accept yourself exactly as you truly are. All right? Now let's get you some advice here. Okay? And we have coming together there. And we have the number 66. All right? So, one of the things here with this number, well, with this card here, is telling you that it's time that you understand that things are certainly, they're going to fall in place here. It's time to come together in a romantic situation, all right? Which is why this card is kind of telling you that the person, you've already had this person, the person is in your soulmate, is your soulmate, and you already have the person that you should be with here, all right? And so this card is telling you that, again, it seems that you're on a karmic destiny that I'm kind of getting, and love is certainly going to envelop your heart. This card is telling you to really surrender, once again, your attachment to results here and just let things flow, you know? And then you have certainly a nice ending here. You have the Heart of God there. So that's certainly another nice card there. So again, that card is kind of telling you to trust your heart, because God is kind of leading you or directing your course here with this card, and he asks that you let go and let him handle your romantic situation, because an auspicious turn of events is expected here, Lord. And I see that your worries will in fact soon vanish here, okay? Understand that this goddess here is letting you know that you are safe, you are held, you can take a chance here, you are protected once again. This goddess has your back, just as you see here with the symbolism as with the baby here, okay? Hold your head up high, ladies and gentlemen, despite how you're feeling, and shine here, and once again, let your truth be heard. But this card was pulled in the reverse. So it seems that many of you have not been true to yourself and haven't been the best authentic you. It's time that you start doing so, okay? And that's been challenging you, okay? And once again, let go and be free, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pull a few letters. I've been doing this for quite some time now, and I'm going to select 20 letters out of this bag of 200, and I'm going to tell you or try to provide you with the initials of the individual that I feel that your cards are kind of telling you that you're already with the person, okay? And perhaps this will give you some clues. And once you identify that, you could try to let that past stuff go here. You can see here that this ex person really isn't going to bring you the love that you seek here. I think you would be better off as friends. Okay, so let's go on and select some letters here. Okay. Give me the initials of the person that's Earth sign soulmate and the one for them. Okay, let's do it. All right. We have a G, a T, an O. Okay. We have an N, an R, a D, an N, an O. Okay. A C, E, R, and keep in mind this the initial can either be, of course, the first, middle, last, or it could be a nickname. We have a W, a Y, an L, an O. Okay, let's see how many letters we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 5 more letters, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We have an L, a Q, an I, an R, okay, and last but not least, we have a P. So I'm going to repeat them back to make sure that you have them, ladies and gentlemen. We have one P, a Y, okay, we have a C, we have an I, a T, an E, we have 3 O's, 2 L's, a W, okay, we have 3 R's, a G, 2 N's, a D, and a Q. All right. So in conclusion today, I'm just going to point out a few more messages that you might consider surrendering or letting go during this time frame in question here. Okay. Surrender to trust, ladies and gentlemen. Understand that it's time that you trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do or what you shouldn't do. Learn to take action and be confident that you really have chosen the right path. Surrender to prayer. All right? Try to give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be heard throughout the universe. And answers and support will certainly arrive. Okay? Surrender negative thinking, okay? Understand that you certainly have control over your thoughts. And when negative thoughts surface, say, thank you for sharing. And quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Surrender frustration. Understand that frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or really dissolving a block is to try to take a breath. Center yourself and regroup so that you may approach, ladies and gentlemen, the situation more calmly. Surrender, ladies and gentlemen, low self-esteem. Understand that you definitely deserve success. You deserve love as well as abundance. Try to set an intention to really identify and release any remnants of low self esteem because it really holds you back. And understand, most importantly, that really, again, and I can't stress this enough, dwelling on the past and future kind of keeps you from experiencing the power of now. Try to make a conscious choice to be present, okay, and accept love now as it is being offered. Understand that you are grateful for this. And understand that every experience, regardless of whether you perceive it as good or bad, always comes with a gift attached. Yet sometimes the gift is only revealed with the passing of time. So the key is to trust because all is as it should be. All right. So this is what I have for you today, Earth Sign. I certainly appreciate your taking the time to view this. Please remember to like and share, subscribe, and send me over your comments. And if you'd like a more personal reading, you can contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. All right. Enjoy your evening. Thanks a lot.